Hello, my name is Keegan, and at the beginning of this video, I will be talking about how social workers empower and deliver interventions for people of vulnerable populations at the macro, meso, and micro level. Then, at the end of the video, I will be talking about how some some issues that affect vulnerable individuals at a local, regional, national, and international platform. To start this video, I want to talk about the things that social workers might have to deal with at a micro level. At the micro level, a social worker might have to do one-on-one therapy or one-on-one counseling with their client, or they might work in a clinic and they might see somebody one-on-one. And in terms of the macro level, social workers might have to do more group therapy, or something like AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, or NA, Narcotics Anonymous. Maybe they might have to lead like group therapy sessions, and they might work in hospitals, like psychiatric hospitals, where they do group therapy there for people with mental disorders, and maybe group therapy for LGBT folks. Like, maybe it could really vary for at the macro level. At the meso level, that's more management. So an individual might be creating a new program for their clients, or they might be a manager at a nonprofit who's in charge of maybe making more programs, or working with other people, or connecting their clinic to more resources in the community. At the micro level, they also connect their clients to the community. Just wanted to throw that in there real quick. But now I will be talking about some issues that vulnerable individuals might face at a local, regional, national, and international platform. For the issues that I will be talking about, I feel like they affect all types of people at the local, regional, national, and international levels. I feel like it's a global issue. Like, it's just not affecting like one of these types of populations. The first issue that automatically comes into my mind is homelessness. We are lucky here in the United States to have programs that have affordable housing and can be used if you qualify for it, but some people aren't as lucky, and some people might get kicked out of their house, or just have to live on the street because they don't make enough money to support themselves. And this isn't just a Pittsburgh issue, and it's issue around the world, and it's really sad to see. The next issue that comes to my mind is healthcare. Not If you're lucky enough to have healthcare in the United States, it's a good thing, but some people aren't as lucky to afford it. And in other parts of the world, like, healthcare does like not exist. Especially through this pandemic, you can really see that like some places really don't have the sources that we have in the United States to have our numbers go down faster than in other places with less affordable, with like less of a, I don't know how to say it, like, how do I say this? With like not as, don't want to say like not as nice like structure, but like more like, I don't know how to describe it. More like not really, like, safe housing where, like, they're closer together and they can't social distance as much, and it's harder for them to to go through this pandemic. It's lasting longer for them. The last issue that comes to my mind is the issue of world hunger. In the United States, we're very lucky to have programs that some of them are ran by social workers that provide food banks to those who need it. They're either weekly or monthly, really depending on where you go. But in other places, they really aren't as lucky. There are programs that like you could donate food to, and they really like give it to them, but it's still a really big problem today. I saw a statistic the other day that I don't remember the source from, but it said that like every 10 minutes a child dies of world hunger or something like that, and I just thought that was really crazy. So in this video, I talked about how social workers empower individuals that are vulnerable at a micro, meso, and macro level. And then I talked about issues that affect vulnerable populations at a local, regional, national, and international level. The issues I talked about kind of like tied into all of them because they all kind of affect at the local, regional, national, international level. So I hope you liked what I had to say.